All right, we are back for this, the final day of Dreamscape Fusion. We are gonna get started. My sound is working now. I can see the bars moving. So, we are going to see what we're working with today. Here we go. All right, so we've got our chandelier right here. We've got the target on the door. We've got the letter N, it's the wood part right here. We have the clock on the wall up here. We have the corn outside in that little stall. We have the bells hanging up here. We have the violin on the wall right here. The headwear is this hat on the roof. We have the ladder right here against the door. The scarf is hanging over this chair right here. The hot air balloon is in the distance right there. The flower is in this bag right here. The door sign. Is that trumpet one? No, that's the trumpet. Door sign is the number sign. Okay, so the number sign is the door sign. I didn't get that the first time. Barrel, plushie is up here. We've got our butterfly here. We've got our branch right here. We've got the rose, it's a little pin right here. Arrow sign above the door. We've got the flag garland right here. The star is this decal right here. The pipe is against this wall. The broom is by the door over here. The piano's in here, the music shop, and the satchel is this bag. We've got a moon right here that was a little bit tricky to see. We'll get some more the next time. All right. Again, I'm not gonna be going fast. I'll try to go faster, but I'm not gonna go super fast. I'm trying to find the objects. I hope you are able to get super fast. All right, here's the next one. Okie dokie, so we've got our satchel, which is this bag, the lollipop here, the plushie up here. We've got our curtain right here. We have the violin against the wall here. We've got the pipe right here. The glass jar is this one right here full of the candies. This is the poster over here. The rose decal right here. The N made of the wood. The broom by the door. We've got the hole up here. We've got the clock on the wall. We've got the trumpet on the sign. We've got the hot air balloon in the distance. The moon decal right here. There we go. The corn is out here. And then we've got the chandelier right here. The flag garland up here. We've got the crow flying in the air, the bells up here, the flower in this bag right here, the butterfly right here, target on the door, the star decal up here. The target's on the door, but before we do that, we've got the door sign, which is these numbers here. Headwear, gift box. This might be diary. We've got glasses or goggles. They can do either one. Cake, ring, accordion. That's all that I can. Oh, and luggage right there. Ooh, target, let's get it before we run out of time. Those are all the things I could see that time. We'll see if we can get some more. Alrighty. Ready and start. All right. So we have got the headwear on the roof. We've got the ladder next to the door. The barrel is over here. The piano in the shop. The crow flying in the air. The curtain by the window. The bells hanging above the window. We've got the corn in the stall. The target on the door. The hot air balloon in the distance. We've got the star decal up here. The moon decal down here on the chair. The clock on the wall up high. The door sign is this number sign right here. Chandelier inside over here, glass jar full of candy right here, the hole up here, the lollipop against the window, butterfly against the window, the poster over here, the violin hanging on the wall, the trumpet sign right here, plushie up high, the envelope is on the table. There's a pen, a teapot with a music note, scarf, and the satchel's right here. We've got this, it might be towel, maybe? Flower, broom, flag garland, arrow sign, rose. That's all I can see this time around. Oh, pipe. There's the pipe. But yeah, we'll see if we can get some more things. Alrighty, next round. Here we go. Ready and start. Okay, so we've got our curtain right here, the bells hanging up high, the scarf on the chair, the apple on the table. We've got the ladder over here next to the door, the star decal up high, the chandelier in the other shop, the crow flying in the air, the poster right here, arrow sign above the other door, the broom next to the other door, the trumpet on this sign right here, the plushie up high, the rose, little pin right here, headwear on the roof. We've got the satchel right here, the N in the wood, the piano in the music shop across the way, the corn, the lollipop, the clock up high, the pipe against the wall as well, the flag garland over here, the door sign, this little 1, 2, 3, little butterfly right here, the barrels over here. We've got hot air balloon, hole. Ooh, we've got a wooden car right there. Glasses or goggles, ring, maybe towel, glass jar, flower, target. Anything else weird? Not that I can see. So we'll grab barrel and we'll do another round. Oh, violin, I guess, was there too. Okie dokie. Click, click. Ready and start. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we've got our rose pin right here. We've got the glass jar right here, the clock on the wall. We've got the violin on the wall, the ladder across the way, the plushie up high, the corn in the stall, the flower right here, the target against the door, the hot air balloon in the distance. We've got the flag garland right here, the letter N right here in the wood, the bells hanging up high, the hole in the other shop. We've got the star decal here, this branch that just sometimes pops out here, branch. We've got our satchel and the scarf over the chair, the moon decal on the chair, the crow flying in the air. We've got the curtain across the way, the butterfly right here against the window, the poster over against this window, the door sign, which is this 1, 2, 3, the arrow sign above the door, and the chandelier right here. There we go. Easy peasy. All right, next round, here we go. All right, let's see what we get. We get our satchel right here, the butterfly up high, the headwear on the roof. We get the piano in the shop, the branch sticking out here, the flower in the bag, the rose pin here, the envelope on the table, the fountain pen. There we go, fountain pen. The ladder right here. We've got the barrel against this wall, the crow flying through the air, the corn in this stall, the violin on this wall, the star decal up here, the suitcase, there we go, suitcase right here, the moon decal here, this is a poster, hot air balloon across the way, the door sign is the 1, 2, 3, curtain in this window, arrow sign above the door, pipe against this wall, the bells hanging up high, the clock against this wall. Our lollipop is here, but before we get that, we have the scarf, the apple. Music note is sometimes on this teapot, so that's what it's going to do, is the music note. We've got our target, our broom, our flag garland, our trumpet, our chandelier, our hole, our plushie. Yep, and I think that's it, so we'll grab our lollipop and go to the next round. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, next one. Ready and start. We'll do this 3 more times till we get to 10. All right, so we've got our piano in the shop, the curtain by the window, the butterfly by this window over here, the hole up here, the broom next to the door, the pipe against the wall, the bells above the shop, the corn in the stall, the scarf right here over the chair, the clock against the wall up here, the door sign, the 1, 2, 3, the chandelier in the other shop, the ladder next to the door, the target on the door, the N above the door, the arrow sign also above the door, so is the flag garland, so we'll grab that too. The moon decal here on the chair, the rose pin right here. The poster is across the way right there. Trumpet sign above the shop. The plushie right here on this part of the window. Satchel by the chair. The glass jar by the window. The lollipop by the window. And then our crow is flying here. We have headwear. We have star. We have the hot air balloon in the distance. The barrel. The flower. The envelope. The music note. Pocket watch right here. Again, this could be a towel maybe. We've got cake, this is an accordion, and that's a violin. And I think that's everything. So let's grab our crow before our time runs out. There we go. Awesome, awesome. All right. Ready and start. 2 more rounds. Okay, so we have our curtain in the window, our trumpet sign here. We've got the plushie above the window. We've got the scarf on the chair. Ooh, this is new. We've got a sun right here. That's a new one. Butterfly, lollipop, corn in the stall, violin on the wall. We've got our poster across the way, our rose pin up here, the hole right here. We've got our flag garland above this door, the crow flying in the air. We've got our headwear on the roof, the satchel on the chair, the pipe against the wall, the N made of wood. We've got our ladder next to the door, our broom next to the door, our arrow sign above the door, the bells above the window. We've got our apple on the table, our star decal up here, our chandelier across the way, our flower right here. And before we get hot air balloon, we have branch, we have clock, we have target, door sign with the 1, 2, 3. We have the envelope, the fountain pen, a key. This teapot sometimes has a music note, so music note for that one. Ooh, fishbone. Do you see this right here? Fishbone decal right there. That's tricky. We've got our sun decal right here and the clock up high. I think I might have already said that one. Okay, so I think that's everything. Ooh, I'm glad that one showed up. That's tricky. Oh no, I lost track of time. It's fine. But we found the fishbone decal, so I hope that helps you out. All right, last round. Here we go. All right, headwear on the roof, broom next to the door sign is the 1, 2, 3, chandelier in the other shop, the glass jar right here. We've got the N right here, the apple on the table, the star decal up high, the flower right here, ooh, gift box. We've seen that one before. Poster, satchel, ooh, yarn, that's new too. We'll get that at the end. Rose pin, hot air balloon, violin on the wall. We've got our crow flying here. We've got the plushie up high. We've got our ladder next to the door. Trumpet sign, lollipop here, flag garland up high. Piano in the shop, hole in the other shop as well. Arrow sign, corn, bells. Now before we get the pipe, we have this yarn right here, ball of yarn. We have the scarf, we have bread, the key, the envelope, the gift box, that's new. Remember, this is our fishbone decal right here. Clock, butterfly, curtain, and that's all I can see. Okay. And I think that's all the items. So we didn't get all the words for all the items, but I think all the items showed up. But if something shows up for you that didn't show up for me, please feel free to share it in the comments. I would love to see that. That's my last round for this. Thank you so much. Please leave me a like if this was helpful. I look forward to hearing your comments. Thank you for another great season of Dreamscape Memory. Good luck and have fun with the game. And until I see you again,